You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live. Just saying, featuring conversations on love, sex, and relationships from three sassy ladies. Black Hollywood Live. Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Just Saying.
Just saying.
Hey y'all, it's Friday night. Welcome to Just Saying. I'm Diann Valentine. I am hosting tonight. Thank you for joining me and your other two favorite girlfriends for another hour of some happy hour conversation. So let me introduce you to my co-host, the beautiful, the amazing. Please welcome Mrs. April Daniels.
Hi everyone. Hello, ladies.
And next to April, the fly girl, the latest resident in LA, our girl, Mrs. Jennifer Williams. So, ladies, what have you been up to this week?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just came straight from the airport because I had to travel this weekend. So,
Anywhere fun?
well, yes. I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose
Oh.
where. Yes, before the new season of Takeover.
Okay,
It was
all right.
fun. It was exciting.
Good.
Can't wait for everybody to see it. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yes.
Jay, how about you?
So nothing super exciting. I'm trying to just get settled in LA. I'm still getting my house together, working on work-related things.
Right.
So nothing crazy yet, but
Okay.
hopefully something crazy this weekend.
Have you gotten homesick yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I
All right.
haven't. I've
Good.
just been so busy trying to get settled and find my way. So I haven't
Yeah.
gotten homesick yet.
Okay.
It's still settling in that
Right.
I live here. I'm driving down Sunset like, is this really my house, my home, where I live? So it's sinking in.
Good. And is Gia getting adjusted?
Oh, your
Gia?
dog?
Gia, yes.
Absolutely.
Jennifer has this cutest little miniature dog that's really like a little woman.
Yes. So Gia has a birthday coming up in 2 weeks, and she absolutely loves LA. I think just because, first of all, my dog is from Puerto Rico. I bought her in Puerto Rico when I was on vacation with my mother 10 years ago.
Wow.
And she does
so
not
cute.
like the cold weather.
Yeah, no.
So she's not a fan of New York.
Yeah.
So she absolutely loves LA.
That is so
That's-
She's
funny.
a Cali girl. I just bought
It's
her
like-
this cute little hoodie that says I love LA.
Now listen, that's amazing. Like when your dog can tell you, like, no, I think this is better.
Right.
You know.
She's happy.
Well, you must be staying for a long time then, because if Gia's happy,
Right.
you can't interfere with that.
I guess. I mean, if I could find a man, I'll be here even longer.
Okay, well,
It's coming.
Listen, I think after tonight's topic,
Right.
you might do that.
You're going to be getting lots of inquiries, I'm sure.
Hit that DM.
What about you, Dee?
I have been crazy bananas because, MegaFest is next week.
Yeah.
And so I'm teaching an empowerment session at MegaFest. And I got to tell you, I'm like so nervous. Oh my God. I'm like, Lord, what am I going to say? Like, I feel like I'm not worthy to like speak at that platform. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, you are.
Right.
You know?
are called to do it
Oh
for a
my
reason.
God, I'm so nervous. And y'all know I'm an out of order Christian. I am out of
too.
order.
Me too.
There's some out of order Christians that need to be reached, and if you're the person that God selects, then so be it.
That is so true. Thank you, Miss April. So I'm trying to figure out my session. I'm still writing it, and I'm super nervous. Like my hands are sweating just even talking about it. Oh God, Lord. Oh God, it's gonna be crazy. But if you guys are in Dallas, come and join me. I'll be at the Dallas Convention Center next Saturday. Session is at 1:30. Yeah.
Nice.
1:30
For you.
Yeah, I'm super nervous. So
I'm excited. It'll be good.
y'all send up prayers for me. Y'all send up
will.
prayers for me. My mic don't break. I don't fall on my entrance.
No, we're not even gonna put that in the universe. No.
Get out of here.
Yes.
We bind that in the name of Jesus.
Yes. So it is Friday night. I've been sitting in traffic for 2
please.
hours, so I can't wait to hear what the cocktail is.
Well, tonight's cocktail is compliments of Tiny's Tequila, and it's called the Tiny Drop.
Okay.
And in this one, it is the Tiny's Tequila Limelight, the Bungalow 23 Blueberry Lemon Drop, Lemon Juice, Triple Sec, and Saint Germain.
Oh.
Yes. So it
Well, I've
sounds
been
lovely.
sipping on
spicy.
mine already, and it's
Yeah.
absolutely
Is
amazing.
it yummy?
I needed it. I was in traffic too. I'm not used to this damn traffic here.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah.
Driving
Cheers.
9 miles
Cheers.
in it's an hour. Ooh, we all feel it. Martinis. I'm spilling on the mic.
Oh
Sorry.
my gosh. We are just. No,
Oh, that's good.
We have not been sipping on it
That is
before.
good.
I was.
Yummy. That's good.
And I have on my.
Thank you, Tiny's Tequila. All right, guys, so let's jump into our show tonight. So we discovered that whenever we talk about sex is when you guys tune in the most. So we thought we would kind of figure out a new way to talk about sex, since we just can't talk about our bedrooms all the time, and since April won't share any secrets. So tonight we are talking sex teaser or pleaser. Which one are you? We're going to find out about these two chicks right here.
We will find out about it.
So,
Always in a hot seat.
so what does it mean to lead with sex? In other words, does bearing too much skin send the wrong message when you're dating?
I don't think so. I think you should be sexy.
Okay.
I want to date someone that thinks about me when he wakes up in the morning,
Uh-huh.
or when he goes to sleep, and I want him to think that I'm sexy.
But does that possibly send the wrong message when you're dating
Like,
somebody new?
What? Like I want to sleep with you on the first night?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I guess he do want to sleep with you on the first date,
yeah,
right?
I want you to want to sleep
That's
with
kind
me.
of, well,
I mean, let me know I'm hot. That doesn't mean I'm going to give it up on the first night.
Right.
But
You be on the
want you to
chandelier
wait.
like, how did I get here?
So, but now tell me, is it possible for ladies, for us as women, to be sexy without men just assuming we want sex?
I think so. I think some women can be incredibly sexy completely clothed. I don't think it's a necessary, I don't think you have to necessarily show skin, wear
Right.
a short dress, wear tight pants, wear something revealing your cleavage. I think, sexy is sometimes the personality of the individual to me, where I think sometimes today girls think that it's about how less you wear, how
Yeah.
much less you wear as opposed to, the full package. So I definitely believe you can be sexy and still, wear a pair of Tom Ford trousers and a Gucci shirt and, have it, what I mean?
Yeah.
And be slaying all day long and reeking sex. But today it's like wear a pair of thongs under a sheer dress and that's what sexy is. And I'm like, what did I miss a chapter in life?
Well, that is kind of sexy.
I'm gonna put up for my birthday.
Right, that is kind of sexy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's a time and place for that sexy to me.
Oh, now that's interesting. So what is the time and place for that sexy?
When you're alone with your man. And not the whole world looking at you. You like, what in the world? I don't want to see
You mean
nobody.
not out at Boa?
No, like
Right.
Boa is a low back dress with like, like little booty popping action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but not, completely shared. Y'all gonna be at Boa like that?
Look, let me just tell you something.
You got it, Florence.
Look at here.
You got it.
Yes, I am with
Listen,
you. That's why God didn't give me flat abs, because he knew I would be naked all the time.
Because I could go, I understand, because I said that about the boobs. I said, Lord knows. Listen, right after I had the kids and the milk was still in them, I was like, I'm going to the doctor's today. And I'm like, well, is you and the doctor getting it on? Because your shirt kind of low it. But it's like, boom. So I
Yeah.
get it. If I had it, maybe, I would let my boobs out every now and again.
Yes.
But then I feel like it does send the wrong message because, I think certain men want certain things private, and not public for everyone else to see it.
Okay, but do we get up in the morning? Do we want to look sexy for either the man in our life or a man? Or do we get up and say we want to look sexy for ourselves?
I look sexy for myself.
Yeah, but I think it's a difference.
What's the difference?
Because me wearing a sheer dress with thongs underneath is not sexy for myself. That has nothing to do with me.
But what if you put that on? You, meaning anybody, puts it on and they do feel sexy. Like if I'm having a bad day or I'm dealing with drama at work, I want to feel better about myself. So I get up, I put on whatever I put on, I do my hair, I do my makeup, and the day just feels better.
So Diann, a sheer dress and some thongs.
I'm just saying, you get the urge, just go on and pull it on out.
I agree. If you in the privacy of your own four walls with your man, let's be sexy all day. Matter of fact, pull this thing off and be real quick.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I don't know if I could be out public like,
Well, I can.
Right.
Well,
Right.
y'all go right in. I'm gonna live through you too.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So look, ladies, with all this talk about slut walks,
Yes.
as we now have all educated ourselves that are happening all across the country, they're really speaking out against unfair ridicule of women for being sexual beings. So singer Ariana Grande made her feelings clear because she recently wore a t-shirt that was posted on Instagram. And check out the message. Now, you tell me, do you agree?
Now, this
My
is wrong
pussy,
for so
my
many
choice.
reasons. So, first of all, she's like 10. Why is she wearing her shirt?
But what? I'm a little confused. What is the my pussy, my choice? Meaning
You could do what you
You
want.
can do
with
what you want. It's yours.
in your shared dress with your thong.
I agree with that. I don't know how I feel about her wearing it.
Because she's
just
like 10.
because-
Yeah. I know she's not 10,
For
but
real, she was
come
with
on.
Big Sean.
That
I mean,
looked a little
for
weird
real,
to me.
like for real, do we really think she's that
He's
innocent?
a little, but I heard.
Little how, Jennifer? Short or little?
Listen, I'm 5'10". He's little.
Okay.
You was talking like you know from experience.
I don't
That's
know
why I'm
from
like, little
experience.
how?
I don't. I've heard things. I know people that live in Detroit. That's all I'm saying.
That grin.
No,
And listen,
not at all.
I know Ariana
admit
is
to
22, but when I look at her, she just seems like a kid to me. And I guess because she hasn't fully stepped into her womanhood yet.
Right.
But even when her and Sean was dating, it still just looked weird to me. Like I
Right.
couldn't, and I knew they both were
Right.
legit and old enough, but it didn't balance. It just seemed, I don't want to say pedophile-ish, but I just still see her as a kid.
Oh,
You know
my
what I mean?
Lord.
So it was just a little weird. Some things is just hard to digest. Not that it matters
Right.
to them, but her being the advocate of this shirt, I'm like,
I don't know, but for me, it just feels very empowering.
so you would wear that shirt?
Maybe.
I absolutely will wear that shirt.
Like it just feels very empowering. It just feels like, it's my shit. I can do what I want to do with
But
it.
does that need to be on
amen.
the t-shirt? We know that.
Well, if I
Sometimes,
feel it,
yes. Sometimes you gotta let people know.
I mean, Beyonce is selling T-shirts at her concerts of her in a thong.
She's Beyonce. She can do anything.
If she can do that, I can wear that shirt. Shoot. Right. Shoot.
Speaking of Beyonce, I think she left
Right.
the rest of her outfit in the trailer.
And now, if I look like that, I would have that on right now
Yes,
during
Diann
the
would be
show.
at everybody's wedding. Every wedding she did, the bride be like, what the heck?
I would never get a job, right? Showing up.
I don't know. I mean, Beyonce, I don't think we can even have a conversation in, like, we all like, all hail the queen.
I know, right?
I really,
Sex sells.
it does, but I just think that she keeps a nice balance that
Yes.
you're not offended when she does do this move, because that's not her every day. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, she
Sasha
sells
Fierce.
it right, and then
Yeah.
she's back into normal.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true. I don't know, though. I don't know, though. Because
It's a
speaking
character.
of Beyonce, some people say sexy, some people say slutty, right? So music lyrics, let's talk about that for a minute. So music lyrics used to be very subliminal, about like, you got your girl and we walking in the rain, holding hands, But now artists kind of just say anything to the imagination. So we were just talking about Beyonce and that picture from Partition, but what about Drunken Love?
Well, now that we have partition up,
what I meant was
said that
partition.
to my husband, so I think that's normal.
All right. But she put it in a
Trying to
song.
do that to somebody.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
But she put it in a song.
Because we like to hear it.
Wait a minute. That is from the same chick.
Because we grown women.
This coming from you who said I can't wear a thong
I
with a see-through
can, but
dress.
I can listen and sing that when I'm in my clothes.
See, she was schooling people right there.
Listen, I'm trying to take the dress off, show the thong, and then get on the knees. Okay?
You heard it here live, everyone.
All right. So what do you think is racier, her costumes or her lyrics?
Probably her costumes, because just recently she's been kind of, playing on words. So that hasn't really been something she's done a long time.
Right.
Now
This last
she like.
Well,
talking
with this album, we all met a whole new Beyonce.
Right. So
Love every second of it.
Yeah. I think that's why I say more the costumes, because this last album was a whole nother Beyonce, but she's pushed the envelope in certain areas with certain outfits for some time now.
Yeah. I think we met
More
Mrs.
so,
Carter with this album.
Oh yeah, she's all grown up.
Yeah. How you doing? So, speaking of drunken love, what about this lyric about watermelon?
Genius.
I love it. Listen, one of my gay friends had to tell me what it means.
Really?
I was like, what she mean by
Everybody was thinking watermelon martinis.
I
some
was like,
seeds in the drink.
I'm all for that.
So tell us what it means. What is the watermelon?
When you give an amazing blowjob and your man comes and you drink it.
And those are the seeds.
All right,
simple.
Mrs. Carter. So how much watermelon do you drink?
Wow.
Listen,
Inquiring minds want to know.
I definitely drink the watermelon.
Oh, okay. All right. And Mrs. Daniels
Listen,
over there?
If you're going to do it, go all out and do it. Don't do anything half-ass. What?
I like how you put that. I like how you put that.
I'm so glad you're here, because normally I'm in the hot seat. I just think that if you have a man, he should never have to let anybody else taste his watermelon. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Listen,
That's all I'm gonna say.
If you start the job, you finish the job. Right? When you clock in, at some point you clock out. And you don't clock out till the job is done.
Right, I
Right.
was gonna say, you don't clock out till you feel like you ready to clock out.
So clearly.
Wait, no, roll back.
Wait. Who is hosting tonight?
No, this is conversation.
Well, watermelon is my
getting a little
favorite
hot?
fruit the season.
We're not talking about fruit.
It's my favorite fruit of the season. It's hot. It is hot. But I have a philosophy that no one will ever fuck Damon better than I.
Oh.
Never.
You've heard it here.
In this lifetime, he won't have that again.
Damon, are you listening?
He won't get that again. So there you have it.
Alrighty then.
Listen, I say make it memorable all the time.
Right?
Well, don't do it.
How you think
Exactly.
Jay-Z felt about that lyric when he heard it?
Empowered.
Right?
Loving it.
He is probably like, yep, that's my chick.
Yeah.
That's my chick right there. All right. So speaking of songs, there is another one. And I know y'all know this because I love it. Supposed to Be. Chris Brown,
yes.
Amarion.
Like groceries.
Hey, Jenny. What's her name, Jenny?
Janae Aiko.
Janae
Janae Aiko. Okay.
Yes.
See, I would have butchered that.
Aiko.
All right. So, I may let your boy show for me, but he got to eat the booty like groceries.
Now that's kind of nasty though.
It just works with the song. It works.
It works.
It's catchy.
It is.
It is.
It's catchy.
You just find yourself singing and you're like, oh.
Yeah, because I think I sung it before I realized what I had just sung. I was like, oh my God.
Hey, I'm all for it.
I say it's not a bad trade-off. I'll let you show for me.
Okay, let me just put it out there. I don't want my man's tongue in my booty like he's eating groceries. I'm just gonna put it at that. That's a little nasty.
That is nasty.
Don't kiss our kids no more.
That is nasty.
No, I'm not.
That is nasty.
It's too much stuff that comes out of that hole. And I don't want you going
but look,
so deep.
if you
I got
just came
something
out
in
the
my
shower,
Lord have mercy.
if you just came out the shower,
No, Jennifer.
I'm just saying.
That is your poop shoot. Why do you want your man's tongue in there?
Wait, but have you ever, okay, so they used to call it tossing salad, right?
Uh-huh.
So I guess now, whatever, because the song is out. But have you ever had it done?
Have you ever
I
had
cannot
it done?
say I have.
You was talking to me.
I cannot say
You're
I
the
have.
main one against it. So
I can't put my business out there.
Hello? Did you forget what this show
I've
was
been
about?
sexually aroused near that area, but I do not want my booty eaten like groceries. That's just a little
But they
too
can
much.
eat it like ice cream?
Like a water ice.
Well, if you think that's bad, it took me forever to find out what truffle butter meant.
Oh, that's nasty.
That is so
You
nasty.
get a bacterial infection.
That's so nasty.
Everybody
That
like
is a
truffle
yeast
butter.
Right. Jennifer, share what truffle butter.
my
The
God,
lyrics
so,
really mean.
Wait, because I get this confused. So it's anal sex, right? And then you
It's
have
both holes are being pleased, but nobody's wiping anything off, and then the discharge becomes like a brownish color, like tan, because the booty juice that you want them to eat the booty like groceries, that juice is now being mixed with the coochie juice, and then you have a new color, and that's just.
And I'll be in my car
and
jamming
everybody jams the truffle butter.
Right.
Omar and Jet jams the truffle butter, and I'm like, I just asked Omar. I said, "Do you know what truffle butter means?" He was like, "What?" And I told him. He was like, "How do you know that?" You know, he's Einstein. How do you know that? I said, "Do you want me to pull out the Urban Dictionary?" He was like, "How does my mother know what truffle butter is?" Before me? I'm like, "No."
That is nasty, though.
That's
No,
disgusting.
that's
That's nasty.
I'm telling you, that is a yeast infection waiting to happen.
That's more than a yeast infection.
I'm all set on that.
Right. All right. So let's talk about sexy photos. All right. So social media, is filled with lots of sexy photos. I am shocked the amount of sexy photos I see on Instagram, because I guess it's just the new, I don't know, it's your own TMZ. Maybe people see it like that, right? I don't know.
Playboy and Playgirl.
All right, okay. I mean, really.
Well, it's all these Instagram models now, and they get, 100 likes, and all of a sudden it's for booking information, and you're like,
All right.
I'm sorry.
That is so true. That is so true.
Oh, okay.
I want to book you for some truffle butter session tonight. That's what I want to book you for. But okay, so do you think that there is a difference between sexy and slutty photos? And if so, what is it? What is the difference?
I feel like I've been talking too much. You go ahead.
No, I think there is a difference.
Okay.
I mean, but again, I think it's all opinion, because it could be art. But I think if you are in your bedroom doing a selfie, your ass to the mirror,
Yeah.
and you squatted down looking crazy, I don't think that's art.
Okay.
I think that's slutty.
So we've all had our share of sexy photos. Now, Miss Jennifer Williams, I almost didn't bring mine when I saw this damn image of you, because it made me feel real bad about myself.
Listen. I just have to tell our viewers that when Jennifer sent Diann and I her pictures, I instantly turned my computer off and said, "I'm not sending my photos," because I look like a librarian compared to her. I said, "Well, my sexy's so different."
Like
this
that-
is amazing.
that
to me.
photo is so dope.
Yeah,
See, that's art to me.
and I would
Okay.
agree. I'm not offended if I saw this. If I saw this, I would be like, "Okay, Jen, all right." I think you put another one up on Instagram one day, and I was like, "I swear that is my booty." She just took my body and put her face on it. But yeah, no, amazing.
Speaking of booty, we do have one more.
That's the picture.
And that's not amazing.
Did you share that on Instagram before?
I did.
I was like, I do not appreciate you photoshopping your head on my body.
But you know what I love, I think, the most about this photo of you is that it's in your house.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in my hallway. My house is very much dedicated to me.
As it should. It's your house.
Yes, it's dedicated to me. And a lot of people walk in my house and they may think I'm narcissistic, but it's not that. I was married, and in my marriage, everything was about him. He was the star. He was this. He was that. And so for me, it's a symbol of independence. It's my house. I have paintings that people have done of me. I have artwork. I have photo shoots. And I just wanted it to be about me when I walk in, because I am paying the bills now. And it's my space. And I don't know. I like seeing myself when I wake up.
I'm not mad because I like seeing my damn self too.
I know that's right. Now you're going to make me go get a ladder and a white swimsuit.
That picture just reminds me, when I look at it, go to the gym, bitch. Go to the gym.
Work it out, right? Well, I don't have a booty or a waistline that looks like that, but I do believe in showing off some of my best assets as well.
Yes.
Right?
Twins.
The twins look good. They're sitting.
You know, I was so happy after my breast reduction. See how perky they are?
Uh-huh.
Right?
they look good.
They're
No
like not
bra.
hanging at my belly button no more.
No,
But
you look amazing.
thank you. But I swear, if they weren't, because they're smaller, but they're still too big. If they weren't so big, I'd have that on every day, basically. I mean, you know,
Why
basically.
not? You look good.
I would wear it every day.
Superhero. Like
I would wear it every day.
I know. That crown and it's just everything. The whole picture is really
Thank you, Robert Ector. He's amazing. He's amazing. All right. So, April,
Yes.
I know you tried to avoid this picture situation.
Y'all put a picture into me. Y'all better not have.
I just want to know why you didn't give us a picture of you.
Because I ain't had nothing to compete with that. I don't believe that. I was like, I'm okay representing my lane. I ain't got no assets like that to be giving
I see your
up.
booty.
Oh, my husband would have had it if I had a booty shot up there.
But it didn't necessarily have to be with no clothes. We
Listen,
could've-
he's very overprotective of me. I did a waist trainer picture with over top of a dress. He was like, so we showing our body on Instagram? And I was like, I had on the dress. I just saw my arms. So I was like, okay. I could either give a picture that's a little bit revealing and then he'll be over here. I got to keep my home happy.
I hear
So
you.
I said, you
that's
know
right.
what?
I
I'm
hear
going to
you.
let my two friends go on to represent. Yeah. They did it well. And you know, I'll
You
catch
could
up with
always
y'all.
went home and just gave her an amazing blowjob. You would've been
Listen,
fine.
that only works for a short time, and then the next day he like, how did I miss this? Was that when you were? So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna just skip it.
You know, I have to tell you that I must feel like my husband is sometimes like a pimp, because I can't never be naked enough for him. It's never. I mean, like he celebrates me and my body and all my imperfections.
That
and
is amazing.
No, it is. It really is. It really is.
Sean does that with me, but it's in private. He like, this is for my eyes only. You get the memo?
Hey, I'm telling you, if I could sing and dance, I'd be in a thong. I don't and some
He'd be like,
fishnet
"Go,
stocking.
baby,
Yeah, he'd be like, go on now, go. So now there's another woman on Instagram. We all love her. I know I love her, but she shows everything. Literally. So the latest selfie from Miss Kim Kardashian herself.
Oh boy.
I thought it was pretty amazing. What do y'all think? Did y'all hate it? Did you love it?
Let me tell you why I hated it.
Okay. Come on, Holy Roller, tell us.
I hated it because I felt like she was giving in to the pressures of the media. Mm-hmm. Now, if this was just a shoot she wanted to do, like she's done all her 8 million others, then kudos. But I felt like this was, to me, this was different for her. Because, like, you don't have nothing to prove to none of these people. You can say I put a pillow in my belly. You can say I'm not pregnant. I got a serum. You can say whatever you mean. The people closest to me know it, and I just felt like this was feeding into the people that, you know, felt the need to pressure her about what's going on in her life, which really is none of their business.
I get that. However, I think when you are somebody as big as her and she's constantly getting beat up, constantly. Like people are always commenting on her life, on her body, on her marriage, on her daddy, or now her mama. You know what I mean? Like just it's always something.
Did you just say?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, I caught that.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are always beating her up, and so I think when you are under that much of a hot plate, eventually you're gonna be like, I just need to set somebody straight.
But here's the thing,
because I
she
can.
signed up for that. She signed up for that. That's what she wanted. Like she's
Every
been doing
drop.
that her whole, I mean, I guess career. I don't
Okay,
really
so
know.
have you never responded to a thumb thug? Are you saying that?
Oh no, I definitely have. I definitely have. But
Have you responded?
I can
live
count
my
on one
life
hand
for
how many times I've
Instagram.
responded.
But you have.
I have responded, but let's take Beyonce.
Yes,
And people saying the same thing about her.
true.
Was she doing this?
No.
Same caliber women. I mean, what do you want from me?
Well, Beyonce actually has a talent. And Kim, you know, listen, I love Kim Kardashian. I think she's done amazing things with the platform that she has, but her platform has come from
A sex tape.
sex
Right.
and from all of us wanting to know what's going on in her life. So that's kind of how she's made her
Yeah.
household name.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
I would have preferred it been in Vanity Fair or somewhere as opposed to on Instagram in your house for the people that just have nothing but negativity to say.
Well,
Kanye probably told her to do that.
right. Yeezy made her do it.
Girl, why you do that Instagram? Yeezy told me to.
All right, so let's move on. So you're saying one thing, but your body's saying something else. So now let me set the stage for this next segment. All right. So you out at a party, you meet a fine man, you have great conversation, great chemistry. He's digging you, you feeling him, he's checking you out.
I'm like, can this happen to me?
Hey,
Can I live?
he watching you when you walk by, you know, all that stuff. You have a couple of drinks, so the vibe starts getting even better with him, and then things start getting hot and heavy, and you decide to leave together and continue the party somewhere else. So, do you do it to him that night?
Wow. Or do you wait till the morning when the sun is up?
So, since April not gonna share nothing, I'm just gonna ask you, Jennifer.
Well, my life is an open book, and I've never had a one-night stand.
Okay.
So I don't think I would start now.
Oh.
Good.
I don't know.
No, you won't start now. That's good.
Yeah, I don't think I would start now. I mean, I get it. I think chemistry is definitely important,
Yeah.
but for me at this age, I want something more substantial than sex.
Okay, but let me ask you this: is there anything wrong with having sex on the first date?
No, I don't think so.
It's not. What do you think? Have you had a one night stand?
I think I've
Is there
never had
anything
a
wrong
one
with
night.
having sex with
I've never had a one night stand, but I don't think anything is wrong with it in the sense that, again, I think for women, you know, when we have control over our bodies, right? And if we decide it's something we want to do, why does it have to be like a pawn? You know, why is it used as like, you do this and then I'll do that?
Right.
Well, I think one of the things with women is that, you know, if you decide to have a one night stand, that's
Right.
fine. Let's just not make it a history of one night stands.
Right.
Right.
Because then you just a whole something else.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Right,
I
right,
think
right.
that's where the flaw comes in with women.
Right.
Usually you don't hear about women having a one night stand if it happens once or twice. But if that's your history,
Yeah.
you're a slut and people out there talking about
Wait,
you
I have
sleeping
a
around
question.
having one night stands.
Okay.
So wait, how are we defining one night stand? Because normally it is you sleep with this guy and then you never see him again.
Right.
That's how I see it. Now, has
Right.
it changed today? Because we've been on
right.
the
I
scene
know, right?
for so long.
Okay, right. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So then when you start doing that repeatedly, now
Right.
we have
Well, mine always
Yeah.
come
Lifestyle.
back, so I definitely know.
You're like, I thought I got rid of you. No, girl, you ain't get rid of me. You gave me that good, and I
Right. I'm still sniffing. Hey, April, what about you? Have you ever had a one night stand?
I have not had a one night stand.
Oh,
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We all semi good girls. All right. So let's talk about giving up the goodies. Okay. So, as we all know, Steve Harvey wrote a book that was very successful, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, right? And so in the book, he had this 90-day rule scenario that a woman should not sleep with a man at least until they've been dating for 90 days. So, do you agree, Mrs. April?
No. Sorry, Steve.
Okay. So why not?
I don't. I mean, I feel like you can't put a number of days or months on a situation because it depends on individuals. It may be two, people that totally dig each other. And what if you realize it at the 30-day mark? What you gonna say? I'm not gonna give you no goodies because I gotta wait. Steve Harvey said to wait 60 more days. I mean, I feel like that depends on the responsibility of the individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's two mature people and you pretty much know you done separated the meat from the potatoes, and you know if this boy, man, or whoever trying to play around, or if he really about what he's saying he's about, then I think two consensual adults can make that decision to bust it wide open and have some fun. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Did you just say bust it wide open? All right, but look, don't you think that there is some truth to men want what they can't have, right?
Absolutely.
So men want what they can't have, and men are hunters. So men like the chase. So, Jennifer, if you were dating somebody and you really liked them, but you wanted to make sure this may be your future spouse, could you hold out for 90 days?
I probably could. But I definitely would not want to. I think it's hard when you're attracted to somebody and you have this amazing chemistry and you do see this person in your life long term.
Right.
You're like, well, let's just go ahead and, knock this out. Like, let me make sure it's good before, I'm thinking long term.
Oh, my Lord.
You might sleep with him and he might be horrible in bed.
True.
Then what?
True.
Yeah.
But
that's scary.
I think you gotta listen. You gotta know what you're working with before you can say
you sign the check you can't cash.
Right, exactly. Before you start talking about you want this person to be your spouse, and that's all good. But if the sex is whack, that's not gonna work.
You don't think you can love somebody?
Well, I have something I want to say about that.
Yeah.
You definitely can.
I'm gonna be looking somewhere else.
Jennifer.
Am I supposed to please myself because you can't?
Well,
let me just say
they have tools for that.
With Sean and I, now when I remember when we first seriously started dating, and I went to see him, and we was laying on the bed. I had on my clothes, he had on his, and I was just singing in his ear, and it was really a sweet
Did you
moment.
have on a freakum dress?
I didn't have on a freakum dress. Well, it wasn't a dress.
With that ass.
Right.
Come on. Let's hear this one now.
I had on my clothes, people. Some of them. But anyway, I was just singing to him, and it was really a beautiful moment between us. But then he asked me, could he have some? And I was so taken back. Because I was
Were you on his bed with that ass?
Right.
Doing a Beyonce move?
I definitely was doing a Beyonce. No, but when he asked me, because in my mind I had already decided, okay, I've tried different routes that clearly did not work in my life. So I was like, I'm going to try something different.
Right.
And because he came from, first family in the church and all of that, I knew for him spiritually, he was trying to uphold.
Right.
He had, he had already had a child that, and wasn't married. So, we both was just in a different place together. But when he asked me that, I was so taken back, and I was like, wait a minute. And,
Did you
we
feel
both.
offended?
I did. I felt offended. But we laughed. I felt offended for about maybe 60 seconds. And then we laughed.
Then you gave it up?
No, I didn't give it up. I didn't. And we really tried to hold on to that until several months later after we were engaged. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have to.
Wait, so he put a ring on it without trying the goodies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I need to try
put a
something.
ring on it.
All
He did put a
right.
ring
Very,
on it.
very impressive.
But
now,
I want to say, in addition to that whole 90-day rule, this day and time, You can do that all you want. Men do like a chase, but as soon as they catch you on that 91st day, they still don't mean nothing. They be like, peace.
That's true.
I drove that car. I knew I would. It was a matter of time. I don't like the ride. I'm gonna go over here and see what else I can find. So it's a good philosophy, but I don't know how effective in today's time it really is. Like the dating scene. I'm like,
thanks. I mean, I'm out here single. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, the 90-day rule works for some people. Devin Franklin, Megan Good, they did not have sex until they got married.
Oh.
That's their
good
story, and we're sticking to it.
Okay, lovely couple.
And now look, NFL quarterback, what is his name? Russell Wilson and Sierra, right?
Yes.
So he has said, and he kind of announced that they are abstaining.
Yeah, I like that.
I actually love these two together. I don't know what it is because I'm so not into the whole celebrity couple thing, but these two, I do really like them together. I think he's a little corny, so maybe that's why it works.
Yeah. I think he's corny too.
That's all right.
The corny ones are the marrying kind.
I know. I like the corny.
He's not corny. He's not corny. He's just not swagged out. Now listen, he dresses nice because
what's the opposite of swag?
He's not. I don't want to say corny because corny. I wouldn't touch corny. He has potential.
Okay.
I think that
$80 million.
Listen, I think they're a nice blend for a marriage. I think what he lacks, she'll have, and what she lacks, he'll give. And I think that's a great marriage. And I really hope this works. I hope they take their time. I hope they let God lead them. I know we talking about sex, but I'm gonna throw the Lord in there because I really like these two together.
I do too. In the interview, he said God spoke to him and told him to abstain, or however he worded it. But I really do like these two together, and I think that he is good for her. And all the pictures I see with
it's just
her son,
balance. Yeah.
I think it works.
It does. What?
You always have bugs, flies, they fly your drink, and
that must be what's in my eye because I can't see out of this left one at all.
I'm sorry, but I want to say, Russell, maybe you're watching just saying, I don't know. But I like that you're listening to the Lord. My husband did that too, and then somehow the devil got in our ear one night. You be strong, brother, because we like where you're going with this. Keep on alive.
Now, Jennifer, what if a man, came to you like Russell and said, I want to wait?
Where you at?
Yeah.
You would wait? You could wait?
Yeah, she would wait.
Okay.
Yes.
Jennifer would wait.
All right.
Jennifer is a crafty woman. She can wait and hold it down.
In months. I could wait.
But Jennifer, now you were married. So, did you sleep with Eric on your first date?
No, absolutely not. Eric and I met. We were friends for a year and a half before we even really went on a date. We talked on the phone. We would talk for hours on the phone. But we didn't have sex for a really long time.
Oh, okay. Impressive.
You gave it up to Damon on what? Week 3? Because we know you were friends for a while.
Damon and I were friends for, I think, 8 years.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were friends for a really, really long time.
Now, let me ask you this. While you were friends, did you see yourself having sex with him?
Nope.
It wasn't until he...
You know what? I thought he was corny.
Okay.
I didn't think he was my type.
Okay.
So I was just like, he was just my friend, and we were such good friends. And I was like, he corny, but he's so nice. You know what I mean?
Now she like, he the man.
But then the longer I was with him, I started being like, dang, I wish I could find somebody like Damon. You'd be like, just somebody with those qualities, without the corniness, but with all those qualities. So by the time we finally went on our first date, I mean, I kind of did.
On the first date?
I did.
Well, Cornball, no. He got the boots on the first date. But we ain't listening to you no more. Next topic.
Oh, my God. I was looking for a corny.
Oh, my God. No, but wait.
And he was so corny. And I thought he was corny. And the first date, I gave him the boots.
But see, by the time we went on that first date, I was already in love with him.
Right. You knew him.
Right. I was just like, really? He might like me?
So wait, you were in love with him by the first date?
Oh, yeah.
So did you fall in love with him while you were friends?
Yes.
And you never thought about giving it up?
Well, we were friends for 8 years.
saying.
We were friends for 8 years. So probably the last 6 months is when I started seeing him like
His clothes off.
not with his clothes off. No, but I started saying like, wow, like maybe there could be something here.
We could be friends with benefits.
I was just like maybe because he was just so nice. But like after the first date was over, I totally felt like an afterthought.
Really?
Yes.
You gave it up?
Because I gave it up, but also because he whipped out his R. Kelly playlist.
Oh,
Like he had,
I'm good for that.
he had a whole playlist.
Them grandma boys you gotta watch.
Look here. Look here.
Real calculated.
He like, I got here for thinking I'm corny.
Like he had like oil, like baby oil, like like
Oh,
a
so
playlist.
you knew
So I
what
was
was going
like,
down.
did you like notice
let me
what's
let this candle
happening?
wax drip down your back.
I'm telling you, when I woke up that next morning, I was like, I ain't going home ever again.
That's horrible.
I called my daddy. I'll be home in 2 weeks. Take care of Ryan for me. Oh my God. But
Oh my goodness.
that's love,
Watch the
ladies.
quiet ones, Jennifer.
That's what that love do to you.
Listen, I'm looking for a quiet one.
Yes.
I can be the loud one. I'm cool with that.
You're not looking for a quiet one. I hate every guy you date.
I know. She
I hate
does.
every
She
guy.
does. I need help. Then why
No,
don't you guys
because you
help
want
me?
the wrong thing.
Oh God, here
You
we
want
go.
okay.
So we're
Just saying.
gonna do a
Okay,
show
what?
where we set Jennifer
Yes,
up.
yes,
God.
we got to do a
We set
show.
Jennifer up.
Okay,
And
I'm
we're
gonna be
We're
open-minded.
gonna figure it out. You ain't gonna have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Exactly.
I'm actually down with that.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, people. Look forward to that.
Oh God.
Look, she's oh God.
All right. So let's talk about giving me body. So, society has us believe that skinny is the most attractive, right? Jen, I'm very jealous of your booty shots because I can't do that. However, there's a story on yourtango.com and it says there are 9 reasons why curvy women are better in bed. So I'll give you guys one. There is more cushion for the pushing.
Okay.
Well, if you know how to work your mouth, he ain't really working about.
It's cushion there
So tell us about this mouth working.
I mean, this is kind of big, but
too. Yeah, if your mouth can fit on the head of this, you got a problem.
I'm just saying you gotta, be able to know what that
Pleaser.
mouth do.
A sex pleaser.
Oh,
Gotta be a sex
okay.
pleaser.
Sex pleaser. Okay. They also say that curvier shapes enhance sexual positions because we're more flexible because of the extra skin and stuff.
Now I don't know about that. 'Cause if you got too much stomach, you can't put them legs too far up over your head. Now that's a lot. You're gonna cut off your own circulation.
Listen, if you can arch your back and point your toes, you are good. Okay?
So, Jennifer, is there?
Oh God.
I know we talked about truffle butter already, but is there anything you won't do in bed?
I'm definitely not doing the truffle butter because I'm not into the yeast thing. But I'm pretty open. If I am feeling you, not the first time we have sex.
Okay.
Because I think you just,
build up to that.
you need to to get to know someone. You got to have that chemistry. But once we're there, I'm open to whatever.
Okay.
So when do they get the finger? Is that like in the beginning?
The finger, we need a couple times, and then I gotta try it out, and because you gotta work your way up to that.
Okay. And what about you? What about anal sex for you?
I'm open to it. I'm like, yeah, I'm open to it.
Okay.
Not the first time.
Okay.
Not the first time, and I think it needs to be with someone special. Like I'm not just doing that
With anybody you date.
right. And
Right.
we have gone out to dinner like 2 or 3 times, and no, I think it needs to be somebody that you see yourself in a relationship with, or you guys are in a relationship, or you've been dating for some time.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So,
Fair enough. I can answer all the questions, and then we just
We just now. Listen, I want to know.
What?
What about you, Diane?
What
I think
about
our viewers
me?
want to to know, what about you? Do you enjoy anal sex?
No, I do not.
Would you have sex in public?
I have. And I would again.
You learn something new every day.
Listen, I'm all for the public sex. I think it just adds a different element and it adds like a surprise. And
It's scary though.
No, that's what's
Be like
good about
sweating, like my heart beating.
that's good.
I be like, oh my God.
You're out of your comfort zone, so it makes
Yeah.
it exciting, and it's
enjoying
it
that.
should be memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only time I felt bad as a little kid saw us one time.
Oh, that child will never be
I
the
felt
same.
so bad. I was like, Damon, we have got to go right now.
Was it daylight?
No, it was dusk. It was like dusk.
That's daylight. That's dusk.
All right. So, Miss April.
Yes.
All right. So, I know you and Sean didn't sleep together on the first night, but the first time you did sleep together, do you blow or not blow?
Give him a blowjob?
Yes.
On the first time?
On the first time.
Yes.
Amen. Yes.
I had a ring on my finger. People, don't touch me.
I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm. If I didn't like Sean so much, I'd go back pre-Sean and start asking some questions. So,
Did you give the wonderful Damon his first blowjob?
With that R. Kelly playlist, do you think that?
no, actually, I didn't, because I have to tell you, I had not had sex for so long. Like, Damon is the first like real boyfriend I had since I had my daughter.
Oh, wow.
So I made kind of a conscious decision that I wasn't going to date because I didn't want random men around her.
Right.
So it felt like 85 years. So I thought I was just going to like
Dusty
lose
Lee.
my mind.
He's like, if I blow, I might bite. I don't know what to do.
Exactly.
Those skills gotta be right when you go down there.
Yeah, exactly. So one last question, lady. So if you're in the mood and the only thing available is your hand, what do you do?
You by yourself?
Yes.
Oh.
You get to work. Shit.
What you gonna do? Sit there
You
like,
make it happen.
I wish I had someone here. I don't know what to do. I mean, I think every woman should be in tune with her body.
So every woman should
Masturbation is
masturbate.
good.
If you're having sex,
Yes.
you should be in tune with your body.
So every woman should masturbate.
She should know how. Now, I'm not saying she should do it, but she shouldn't be like, I don't know what to do. What do I do next? What you mean?
I'm
You don't
all
know?
for it. I'm all for it. Use your hand, use a rabbit, use a whatever.
Oh, right.
You know that.
Yeah, I know. But at first, I was like, a rabbit.
All right. Well, ladies, I love when we talk about sex because I learn
too.
so much more about both of you. So before we wrap up,
Yes.
Jennifer, I want you to give our viewers your best sex tip and tell them how they can stay in touch with you.
Oh my God, my best sex
Yes.
tip.
Your absolute best.
Try tossing the salad.
Oh.
That's my best sex tip right now.
Okay.
So you can definitely follow me.
What
on
if people don't know what tossing a salad means?
Google it?
You can't tell them?
No.
All right.
Google it.
Okay.
Google it.
All right.
How can they keep
So
up?
you can keep up with me on Twitter at I am Jennifer and on Instagram at JenniferWilliams17.
Okay.
I think I'm going to tell the viewers that
Yes.
if you can be sexy with clothes on, you definitely can be sexy with them off. So try that. That's
Boring.
good. I'm not giving y'all no. I haven't said enough tonight. That's all I'm leaving you with, people. Keep on with me. And I am April Daniels across all social media platforms.
Well, ladies, I believe that the only way to a man's heart is through the best sex of his life. Damn what happens in the kitchen.
Because you don't cook.
I agree.
Yeah. But I'm Diann Valentine. You can keep up with me at Diann Valentine across all social media platforms. I hope you enjoyed the conversation tonight. We tried to keep it clean a little bit. I hope it was good. I hope you learned something. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Bye.
Just
From executives Kevin Undergaro, Dario Christie, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio, Instagram at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.